Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm so excited about today's video. Now, I know that I say that about every video because I really am genuinely excited. But today's is so special. It's Hocus Pocus 2, September 30th, which is Friday today at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Come craft with your sisters. Oh, I'm so excited. And it's going to be a huge, great playlist. The person who obviously put it together is Annie from Indiana Jones herself. She's very much a, this is right up her alley is how I feel. She loves making things for, Halloween as much as I do. I know she does. I think we all do. Anyone who's in this collaboration is absolutely in love with Hocus Pocus. And I'm so excited to see the movie. So, my first DIY, of course, we're already into it. So, this is a cup that I bought at Dollar Tree. And I was like, I'm going to do something with this. I don't quite know what. Maybe something for fall. And then I was like, oh my gosh, this is the perfect DIY for Hocus Pocus. I'm going to make myself a cup of Hocus Pocus triple brew. So I just took it and I put black chalk, it's chalk pink from Dollar Tree, and put it across the top. And then I took my plaster, my Waverly white plaster, and put it on the bottom. And so, got them all painted up. I had so much fun with this. I feel like I honestly believe I could craft for Halloween all year round. If I just did one video a week of Halloween, I would be so happy. I don't know how many views I would get, but I mean, that's how much I love crafting for Halloween. So I'm still getting my little cup painted there. Okay, there it is. Now, Tammy, my beautiful, beautiful friend from from Happiness Created, I don't know what I was about to say. Tammy from Happiness Created. We weren't getting these ribbons here in Ohio, and I'd asked her if she's seen them, and she said when she was out, if she had, she'd pick them up for me. She did, and she sent them to me, and I am so grateful. So, Tammy, if you're watching, I'll never be able to thank you enough for sending me these beautiful ribbons. It's the orange, and it's got little pumpkins across it. So I thought, how perfect to make it, separate the top of the cup from the bottom of the cup. Okay, so, and now I've got my little Hocus Pocus triple brew decal that I got off of my silhouette. And, yep, me and vinyl still fight tooth and nail. Man, am I ever going to be able to? I will say that on these projects, I probably had the least amount of trouble that I normally have. But I haven't been crafting with vinyl for a while. I had to take a break because crafting is supposed to be enjoyable. And sometimes when I use vinyl, I just get myself so frustrated. So I had to take a break. So this is so stinking cute. My little Hocus Pocus triple brew. Now, I was going to put, one of those little hot cozies around, but I was like, well, if I put that on, I'm only going to be able to put it on the sides because you have to be able to see, the Hocus Pocus decal. So if I could have done it again, I would have put that decal on, a round circle, and then I would have put one of those little hot holding, for your cup. I would have put that around there, decorate it really cute, and then put that on. I always see, after the fact, I see, I could have done this or I could have done that. But still, you guys, I'm in love with this DIY, and I hope that you guys like it as much as I do. So I'm trying to get my letters all shifted where they need to be, and then get the, the little rounds out of the O's and the B's and the P's. And okay, now I have, from my paper crafting, I have this witch bow, this witch leg bow from Scrap Diva Designs. And I had made a couple of them, and I thought, how cute would this be, to put with my cup? Oh, I forgot. Really quickly, I'm going to take this metallic silver, and I'm just going to kind of like, not exactly dry brush, but I'm going to make some lines so that it kind of just gives, you know, some definition to the cup. I just wanted to not just be black and white. Yeah, you know, I was trying to make the cup look as high-end as I could. Oh, Sus just came out from feeding her babies that are, what, I think they're 3.5, 4 days old today. Oh, she's such a good little kitty mommy. But she really looks wore out, you guys. I think this third litter has really been hard on her. Okay, so I let that dry. And then here's where I'm gonna decide here in a minute, like where am I gonna put my witch bow legs? My witch bow. So it's a witch bow, but it's got like legs and, you know, a little skirt on it. So, and I'm looking all around. I'm like, what am I gonna do? And then it hits me. Oh, I'm gonna get a straw and I'm gonna make it like as, you know, like a straw decor, right, for my cup. And that's exactly what I do. Here's where I'm trying to decide. And I'm showing you guys, like, you know, which one would you pick? Because I do like your guys' opinions. You know, did I choose the right one? Would you have choose the other? But, you know, we speed these videos up so much, it doesn't really give you very much time to actually view it. But I still, if you know, think if you do see it, I'd love, you know, to know your opinion if you think I picked the right straw. Now, all I'm going to do is glue the straw right on the back of my cup. And it's already got the kickstand on the back. And I'm going to sit this cup up and it's done. And I love it so much. I'm so glad I picked this cup up and turned it into my little Hocus Pocus triple brew. Why can I not speak as soon as the camera comes on? So I'm taking my little paper because I don't want it to fall off. Man, that glue is hot on that thin paper, let me tell you. Okay, look. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I love it so much. Now, the only thing, too, I wish I would have done is I could have put, like, their hair. I could have done it in colored vinyl. You know, I tried. I couldn't remember how to make the color changing. So I just went with this, and I still love it a lot. I think it's absolutely amazing, and I hope you guys like it, too. Okay, so that's DIY number 1 all done. You're kind of seeing a peek of the next one, which I didn't really mean for you to do, but... Okay, so I had this wood round from, it's a recreation. I had, you know, I had used it on another DIY, I don't know, 1.5 years ago. And I was like, you know, that wood round would make such a great, you know, empty canvas. So I just repainted it with my plaster Waverly white chalk paint. It doesn't take very much because I already painted it white before, and all I had done was I had dry brushed it with some truffle or some antiquing wax. I'm not even sure which. So it didn't take me much at all. I believe I got this round at Target for $5. You know how Target's got those wood rounds for $5? I think they have them almost all the time, but that's where I picked it up at a long time ago. And so I'm gonna recreate something beautiful out of it. Okay, so here is my next vinyl that I had to fight with a little bit, but not as bad as it used to be. So now this is Dollar Tree vinyl. It's glossy. I really wish I had matte, but back when I bought this, they didn't really have, I couldn't find any black matte because I prefer matte over glossy any day. Excuse me. I don't know why. I just really like the matte. I think the glossy sometimes is too... I don't know, it's just, you know, too glossy. It's just too glossy. That's what it is. So I'm going to get my vinyl put on there. And now here's where I'm trying to decide where am I going to put my hats. Now I do have the witches' hats in the purple on the left, the orange on the top, and the yellow on the right. But I'm trying to decide where am I going to put them, you know, what am I going to do. And this is Hocus Pocus Broom Company Handcrafted, finest quality. I just love it so much. I did fight getting this to stay on either to stay on the transfer tape or to stay on the wood. I'm not sure. I think it was the transfer tape I really struggled with. So I had to go off camera with it because it would have taken me way too long on camera to, you know, to keep doing it. So I too on this one wish that I would have like made a broom and covered up that vinyl broom. I think that would have gave it a little bit extra of a touch. But you know what? It's okay. I still love it. I think for myself, I need to start learning to finish my project, take a step back, look at it, say, is there anything different I would do now before I finish it up? And then I realize as I'm doing the editing and the voiceover, like, oh, I could have done this and I could have done that. But, you know, I still consider myself very much a new crafter. I'm coming up on my 2-year anniversary in January. So, you know, I still am rather new. I think I'm still way in the beginnings of a learning process. So what do you guys think? I definitely have a lot to learn, but I do feel like my my crafting style has grown, and I'm happy about that. Who in this video right now is excited about Hocus Pocus 2? I am overly ecstatic. I'm going over to my son's house, and with my daughter-in-law, my granddaughter's mom, me, my son, my granddaughter, we're all going to have a movie night with popcorn and s'mores, and we are going to watch Hocus Pocus 2. I'm so excited. So it's Wednesday night that I'm doing this video, and oh, I cannot believe we have to wait one more day before we get to watch it. I'm so glad too that they put it out on Disney Plus rather than, you know, putting it out in the theaters, even though it really would have been a lot of fun seeing it in the theater. But I'm so glad we get to sit at home and all spend time together watching it. I'm just ecstatic. I'd love to know who all is going to be watching it. I don't like the way this looks black. Okay, so here's where I had mixed that paint up. I took red and blue and was creating a purple, okay? Well, after I'd mixed it and I put it on like some tissue paper, it was a really good deep purple, kind of like her hair is. But then when I painted it onto the witch's hat, it looked very much black. And I was like, well, her hair's not black, it's that deep purple. So that's why I had to go with this lighter purple. But I did try to make, you know, that really deep, rich purple that she has on, you know, on her hair. But that's okay. Sometimes you have to, you know, go a different direction. But I definitely didn't want the hat to be black because I guess either way isn't right, but that's okay. Yeah, blue and red makes purple, but I either didn't mix enough red or I did too much blue. I'm not sure which. I'm not sure which in this witchy video. Oh, okay. And then I'm going to glue the hats down. And that's it. This video is about to be done. I'm trying to figure it out, you know, get them down perfect before I glue them down, and I'm stuck with them like that. I'm like, okay, that's it. I love it. That's perfect. That's great.
Really looks amazing. Thank you.
I like it like this. Okay, so let's do this, okay?
I'm having problems with my ears. Just in case anyone is wondering why I keep pulling at my ears all night long.
I found one more glue stick. If you guys remember a couple videos back, I had ran out of, I've got glitter glue sticks, but I found one more stick of glue in some of my crafting supplies. And that's it. After that, I've got to find glue sticks somewhere. I mean, I know I can go to the craft store, but I'm trying to spend as less as possible, so I'm trying to find some inexpensive glue sticks. Okay, and here she is. Oh, I just love it so much. Oh, so cute. And now you're starting to see a peek of my very last DIY. Isn't it? Oh, I just really like it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I went with vinyl. I'm so happy me and the vinyl didn't fight too horribly much. Okay, now, here's where you see me mixing that paint to try to make purple. Okay, because I thought that I was going to use these hats in this DIY, but I choose not to. I was at, I don't know, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, or Home Goods, one of those, right? And, you know, me and my son love Rae Dunn. My daughter-in-law, a lot of us in my family, we love Rae Dunn. And I saw this Rae Dunn pumpkin, Hocus Pocus, Trick or Treat, Boo, had all these things on the pumpkin, had some beads on it. So this is where I got my inspiration from, okay? It didn't have any witch hats on it, but, that was just my inspiration. So I just wanted to create, to just get my idea and then kind of go with it my own way. So that's what I'm doing here, okay? Now, knowing that at this point in time, I didn't use that hats. I used those hats on the last DIY you just saw. But you'll see there where I did try to make that paint. Now here, I know it even looks dark, but I'm telling you, like on that wax paper, it looks purple, but it's definitely not. I'm trying to use Waverly as much as I can because, it's got that full coverage. And so that's pumpkin, maize, and then, of course, that was crimson red. And then I did use just a blue, I think folk art or what's that other plaid one? Oh, I can't think of it right now. I'm sorry. Okay, so here is where I take that skinny, lettering, what's it called? The skinny. And I put Boo and Hocus Pocus, okay? I've already got them down there, which I can't believe I did that. I've really got this one flying, don't I? And I'm trying to get through these videos because I didn't want to hog up too much time because there's so many people's videos and I wanted you to give an opportunity to watch everyone. But so I'm putting some sparkle Mod Podge on them. Now I put 2 Hocus Pocuses and 2 Boos, and then I left 2 plain. And in a few minutes, you're going to see why. Because at this point, I'm like, okay, I want to embellish some more. So I take my, Scrap Diva Designs witch hat off the skulls. And I decide, I already got some of these some of these cut, right? But I needed a gold one to go with, the yellow, the purple, and the black. So I just show you that that's me cutting, some of it. And now I'm basically just going to start embellishing the whole thing. I absolutely, and I think this is my favorite project out of all 3 of them. And I think just because it's such a little project, but has such a big impact for myself, like, yeah, I really like it a lot. And I hope you guys do too. But so I'm going to lay it out. I'm going to start putting my little witch hats on them. And then as I do that, I'm like, okay, what am I going to do with the 2 empty ones? So I take some spooky tree and some witches that I had cut out of my silhouette about a month ago when I started thinking about making Halloween cards and stuff. I had printed these out just off my silhouette. And that's why I didn't show you for die cutting because I didn't use a die. I don't have a die for them. And then I put them down with some pop dots, which can I just tell you that it does not stay. I really am going to have to go back. I've got them over here now on my stand because they've fallen off. So I need to glue them on these pumpkins. And I want to keep this because I really like it a lot. So I'm going to keep this. I'm going to put it away, once Halloween's over and keep it in my decor. So I'm going to make sure that I glue these down before I put it away. And I'll probably I'll protect it somehow by putting it in a bag or something. I don't know. So this is me just whipping through, decorating all this embellishment I'm doing on it. Hats and glasses and witches and spooky trees. Isn't that so cute? Oh, I think it's so adorable. Now these little glasses make that skull, Scrap Diva design skull and witch hat that I showed you. The glasses come, you know, that you can dress up the girl skull, you know, so. My son was like, that is not Rae Dunn font. I'm like, I know it's not Rae Dunn font. It's as close as you're probably going to get to it. It's called the Skinny. He's like, nope, it's not Rae Dunn. I was like, I know. So him and I went round and round about that. But, you know, it is as close, I think. If anybody knows anything different, I'm pretty sure the Skinny is probably as close as we'll find to that. But, oh, I added spiders to them from that skull die. And, yeah, wait till you see the little glasses on it. Cute. Oh, it's so, so cute. The glasses really just add a little something cutesy to it. Isn't that cute? Okay, now here's where I'm taking beads and I'm putting on the back because I'm thinking at this point I'm going to string them up. I'm going to put beads in between them. But I changed my whole mind and I wish I wouldn't have put the beads on it. Except for, well, that's not true because I need the beads to be able to put the string through. So I guess I did need the beads. But I don't put beads in between them. And here's where I have it hanging up in my hallway. Oh, I love it so much. See the sparkle Mod Podge? Oh, I forgot I put a bat on it. Look at those glasses. You guys, isn't it so cute? So while we're looking at this, I want to say a big thank you to Annie from Indiana Jones for putting this amazing playlist together. I'm so grateful. She always does these, and I just love it so much, and I'm grateful that she lets, you know, all of us get involved in it and have fun with her. So thank you, Annie, and please go check out the playlist. It will be in my description box. You are going to get so much witchy, hocus pocus inspiration that you ever could have imagined. So please go check it out. And don't forget, the day you watch this, Hocus Pocus 2 is out. So here's just kind of like the reveal of all three of them. Excuse me. Okay, you guys, I think the pumpkins on, you know, the iron thing there, I think those are my favorite. Tell me what you think is your favorite. And thank you guys so much. I so appreciate you. And happy crafting.